Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I'm joined by Richard of the Pilot Brewery in, where are we? The Mumbles. The Mumbles in Swansea. Fantastic location, and of course Arthur Daly. You all know Arthur from our beer reviews. And we're going to be doing a stout from you guys. 4.5% ABV. Did you see Black Storm?
It's our Black Storm stout, which is sells really well. Even we talked earlier, even in summer it sells really well. And it's a traditional stout with a good 10% of roasted barley in it.
Fantastic. So, as Richard's talking about the beer, what hops have you put in the beer, Richard?
We use Pilgrim for the bitterness and a bit of aroma, but also Goldings as well. So it's not too hoppy, but you know the hops are there, and I think it's quite a balanced stout. Yeah,
absolutely. How would you describe it, Arthur?
Drinkable.
It is very drinkable. Nice. If you look at the beer in the glass, everyone, you could just. It is a stout. It's jet black in the glass. Lovely lacing on the beer. If you rock that beer around, look at that creamy lacing on the glass. Should we dive in and get the aroma?
Yeah. You've got the roast malts coming through as well. Yeah,
I'm picking up like a lactosey, kind of chocolatey, lovely stout aroma on this beer. Would you describe it as that? Is there any lactose added in the beer?
No.
There's not?
The chocolateness probably comes from the black malt. There's no chocolate malt in it. There's a tiny bit of black malt. Say the most flavours coming, I guess, from the roasted barley.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready to dive in. Should we dive in, guys?
I've been diving in anyway.
Yeah, diving in. Okay.
It's smooth, it's velvety. It's everything you want in a stout, isn't it? You know. I did say earlier, it reminded me of a certain Irish stout that used to have some taste and flavour 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Before it became bland.
Yeah.
No names mentioned there, but I think we know what I mean.
Yeah, it is quite easy drinking. It's you don't get sort of the burnt toast. It's not the burnt toast flavour that some people find a bit too acrid. There's a sweetness as well, I think.
I'm the thing that grabs me about this stout is that, as Arthur mentioned, that velvety, creamy mouthfeel. Is that something you've developed in the beer, or is it just happened?
With this one, we were lucky. It just happened.
It just happened.
The first time we brewed this. This is the result. It was one of those winners that you get, and you think, right, I'm not changing anything. That's pretty much it.
Now, before we were on air, I mentioned the fact that I would certainly like to drink hoppy beers in the summer and kind of stouts in the winter. But this, I reckon I could drink this all year round.
You wouldn't be alone, as I say. I was surprised last year. It sold right through the summer. I was going to take it off and try some other beers. But it's got quite a following, and it stays on the bar and it sells.
It's fantastic. Final thoughts, Arthur, on this beer?
I'm more a fan of light hoppy beers, but yeah, I could quite happily drink this. I am quite happily drinking it.
It's lovely. It's lovely beer. I'm going to put you on the spot and ask you, would you consider maybe upscaling this and making an Imperial Russian Stout out of it? I reckon that would be wonderful.
Possibly. I tend to do that for special occasions. At Christmas we had one of our standard beers, Wrecker. We did a stronger version of that. We called that Christmas Wrecker. And hopefully it didn't wreck too many Christmases, but that was a stronger version of a standard beer. So we've done it in the past, so we're going to do it again. Yeah,
I think that would be a fantastic Imperial Stout. It's a fantastic stout. I always rate beer, so I'm going to go ahead and rate this. I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. I think it's a wonderful stout. Richard, I'm actually to rate your own beer, so sorry to do this.
I'm going to give it 8 because there's another one of my beers called Wrecker which I prefer, so I need to reserve a couple of points extra for that.
Okay.
Funny thing is, I was going to give it an 8 as well. So,
would you?
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, thank you for Richard, Pilot Brewery in Mumbles. Cheers to Arthur, and cheers.
Arthur. Will we be seeing this at Swansea Beer Festival?
Hopefully.
So Swansea Beer Festival in August in the Brangwyn Hall.
Yeah, come and say hello.
Cheers. Or the Pilot anytime.
Oh, the Pilot, of course. Come down to the Pilot. It's a beautiful location. Cheers.
Cheers.